In this lesson, we're going to be looking at prime and composite numbers. We're going to define each, and we're also going to give some examples. Now, let's start with prime. A prime number is a whole number that is greater than 1 and has exactly two factors, 1 in itself. Okay, let's look at some examples of those. Okay, let's just start low. Let's start with 1. Now, is 1 a prime number? Well, let's see, what are the factors of 1? Only 1. Now, so this would not be prime because it has to have exactly two factors. Well, 1 only has one factor, itself. Let's try 2. Well, what are the factors of 2? Well, you have 1 and 2. Okay, so it's a whole number. It has exactly two factors, 1 and 2, which happens to be 1 and itself. So this is prime, yes. Let's look at 3. Factors of 3, 1 and 3. Well, let's see. Does it have exactly two factors, 1 and 3? 1 in itself? Yes, it does. So 3 is prime. 4. What are the factors of 4? 1, 2, and 4. It's a whole number. Does it have exactly two factors, 1 in itself? Well, it does have 1 in itself, but it also has a third factor of 2. So this would be no. So some examples of prime numbers would be 2 and 3. Now let's flip the bus here and let's start looking at composite numbers. Now a composite number I would define as any whole number that is greater than 1 and not prime. Alright, so if it's greater than 1 and not prime, it's considered composite. So let's see here. 1 we already said was neither. 2, yes, prime. 3, yes, prime. 4, up here we said was not prime. So, any whole number that is greater than 1, 4 is greater than 1, and not prime, 4 is not prime. So 4 would be composite. Let's look at 5. Factors of 5, 1 and 5. Whole number, greater than 1, but it has only two factors. Exactly two factors. So that means it's prime. So it would not be composite. Let's look at 6. 1, 2, 3, and 6 are the factors of 6. Well, it's a whole number. It's greater than 1. And it has more than two factors, so this would be considered composite. 7. Factors of 7, 1, and 7. Well, this is a whole number, greater than 1, but it has only exactly two factors, so this would be prime. 8, 1, 2, 4, and 8. Greater than 1, it's a whole number, and it has more than exactly two factors, so this would be considered composite. So to review, we have two types of numbers. We have prime numbers and composite numbers. Prime numbers, greater than 1, exactly two factors, 1 in itself. Examples would be 2 and 3. Composite is basically any number that's greater than 1, any whole number greater than 1 that's not prime. So 4 would be composite because it has more than exactly two factors. 5 would be prime because it only has two factors, 1 in itself. 6 is composite because it has more than two factors. 7 is prime, and 8 again would be composite.